will no longer up in smoke. One company has a unique process for capturing and reusing the extra heat that buildings and factories don't use. Does it work? Is it worth it? Could this be the big solution in energy we've all been looking for? The CEO of Electrotherm just ahead. Well, green machine to turn leftover heat into usable power. Our next guest says his patented technology can actually help businesses increase energy efficiency by as much as 20% or more. Joining us now from Reno, Nevada is the CEO of Electrotherm, Richard Langs. Good to see you, Mr. Langs. Thanks very much for coming in.
Well, thank you, and welcome to beautiful Reno and Lake Tahoe.
I wish I was there. You don't know how much I wish I was there when I feel the sting of winter approaching here in New York. But tell us about how this idea works, because this really sounds to me like it could be one of the big sort of revolutionary ideas concerning energy. How does your system work?
Well, our system takes waste heat, would be particularly from a exhaust stack like industry or geothermal. Could take from a motor vehicle, just anywhere where you have heat after it's expended and used as a fossil fuel. Everybody has a radiator in their car or these smokestacks all over the country. And our technology takes that waste and converts it into usable energy. We have a device, a conversion device, and I'll hold it up here for your viewers. It's based on a twin screw expander.
Hold it up just a little bit higher if you can so we can get above our mark. There you go. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. It's based on a twin screw compressor used all over the world. There's literally hundreds of thousands of them out there. So it's off-the-shelf technology, very low cost compared to the other devices out there, which are high-speed turbines. This runs very slow, but it's very efficient. And this will convert this waste heat into usable electricity for about ½ cent per kilowatt.
All right, and let's just talk about exactly how much energy we're referring to here. The U.S. Department of Energy says that of the 24 quadrillion BTUs of energy used all over the nation, in factories, cars, whatever, 20 to 50% of those BTUs are wasted. And you say that 20 to 50% can be reconverted back into energy we can use.
Well, a portion of it can be. For instance, in a coal-fired power plant, you're losing about 70% of the energy. In a factory, in our factories all over the country, you're losing 50%. So if we reclaim that wasted energy, we could actually eliminate at least 100 500 megawatt coal plants in our own country, or just not build them. And so that certainly helped the greenhouse gas emissions problem.
Now you actually have machines. This is more than just an idea, folks. You've got one of these machines that produces actually 50 kilowatts of power. It costs about $125,000. How long? I guess you hook. This is a big machine. This is one that you hook up to a coal-burning plant of some kind. How long would it take you to recoup the $125,000 you pay for it?
Well, this is not a very big machine. It's about the size of a piece of plywood, a 4x8 piece of plywood on the floor. So it's not very big. It's about 6.5 feet tall is all. We have one running at SMU, the 50 kilowatt machine. It's actually overperforming. It'll put out 60, 70 kilowatts. And it's working, it's running off of waste hot water from their boiler system there. And it's really in their geothermal school. The students are using it for testing for the oil and gas industry.
So have you figured out how long it would take to pay back from the $125,000 cost?
Yes. In Europe, it would take about 6 months. In the United States, anywhere from 2 to 3 years, because they're a lot farther along in renewable energy in Europe, and they have government subsidies and things like that. But without any subsidies, our green machine will pay back in 2 to 3 years in the United States.
And finally, we got to run, Mr. Langs, but how are sales of these machines?
Sales are brisk. We're actually under production in Carson City, Nevada. We're hiring people. We just took on another lease for 10,000 more square feet, and we're growing. Our business is good. Our stock's doing very well.
I absolutely love it. When we have so many dour stories about layoffs and so forth, you're the second entrepreneur we've had on today who said you're actually hiring people. We got to leave it at that, Mr. Langs. We're short on time, but congratulations on your success. We hope you have a lot more of it. Thanks a lot for being here.
Well, very well. Thank you, and I appreciate coming on your show here.
Well, I wish I could get to Reno, to tell you the truth, but I'm stuck here in New York. Enjoy Reno. I appreciate you coming on. The market is trading low.